The squeaky wheel that gets the
Yeah,
grease.
they didn't know her name or anything at that point.
Yeah.
So I get to fucking Sacramento, and I'm driving to my brother's house. I'd never been there. I'm driving to my brother's house, and he lived on Q Street, and I was on P Street, and I see this house roped off. It was the fucking Manson girl's house. That's where she lived. Squeaky Frome lived one block over from my fucking brother.
So he saw her all the time, probably?
No,
Okay.
well, he didn't see. No, nobody's. We didn't know who she was until
Oh, yeah, you
after
don't.
that.
Yeah, you're
Then
not
no
thinking
one saw
about
her 'cause
looking
she
at
was
you.
in jail.
She just looks like every other person that looks
But
like
I
a serial
remember
killer.
I got on my
back
bike. I pulled my bike out of the van and I went and rode to where the thing was roped off. And I said, "What's going on?" He goes, "This is Squeaky Frome, the one that fucking shot the friend. This is her house." So that was weird. And at the time, I was reading the book Helter Skelter, all about the Manson things.
And
it
that
said-
book was bullshit. Bugliosi, that was all
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
He just made that narrative to sell the book. It was totally.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, have you heard Chaos? The book? I listened to audiobook. He was on Tom O'Neill. He was on Rogan, and he wrote this. You got to do it. Dude. It's like it's a huge book, but I listened to audiobook. Bugliosi, he made all that shit was wrong. He made all these things.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was all bullshit, and he knew it. And then Bugliosi, like at the start of the book, like threatened to sue Tom O'Neill because he's writing the truth of like, you just created this narrative. None of that. Like I forgot the specifics, but it was like, you know, they did. You know, it was like you got to listen to it, but yeah, he basically debunked all these Bugliosi things in the book. Bugliosi was trying to sell books, so he just made a narrative.
Made a lot of money
And-
on that book.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
best. So what was the guy's name on Rogan?
Tom O'Neill. The book's called Chaos. You got to listen to it, man.
Oh, I
It's
gotta-
your
yeah.
life.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
not all. You're not a
gotta
murderer.
watch
But
that. Yeah, but anyway, so that happened, and then I stayed with my brother for a little while, but then I got my own apartment, and these guys that talked me into moving back to Boston, they came out to Sacramento, and they were hanging out with me, and we were at like a Denny's at like 4 a.m., and we're in line paying. And my friend's like, "Hey, man, I got these chicks behind us. They're going to come back to the fucking house." And I told them we got some coke and shit. They're going to come back and party. And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And I
Nice.
look, and they all got fucking swastikas on their head. They were the Manson girls. I went,
you were at Denny's with the Manson girls.
yes, they were in line right
They
behind
weren't.
us.
They weren't just like fans. They were the.
They
the
were the
OG.
girls I've seen in the newspaper at the trials. They had.
Did
the
they go back with you?
Fuck no! I said, "Dick, you fucking."